Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you all enjoying your day so far. Getting into this episode of GH, listen, I love the fact that Maxie and them put out a press release that they're standing by Sasha and stuff like that, and they're donating $1 million to mental health causes. I love that. But Maxie can drop the attitude towards Lucy because at the end of the day, Lucy did something a lot of CEOs would do. You make a smart business move. There's a lot of things out there about Sasha right now. They even have dash cam evidence that she destroyed Smoke's car, like she was bashing his windshield. That she attacked him. That shit is all over the internet right now. It's viral. I don't blame Lucy for doing what she had to do. She has to pretty much remove Sasha as the face of deception. It is what it is. She got to. That's business. It's nothing personal. And Maxie needs to understand that. She's not saying that, oh, we're not going to be friends with her. We're distancing ourselves from her. Not at all. It's just that they're removing her as an executive with the company for the time being until this whole thing blows over and Sasha gets the help she needs. I'm pretty sure after this thing blows over and Sasha gets help and she's fully better and ready, I'm pretty sure they'll ease her back into the company. And not only that, she's still going to be a stockholder in the company. Listen, if I was a CEO and something like this went down, I would do the same thing. In real life, a lot of companies are doing that. When, assault allegations come out against their top executives or whatever, they remove the top executives. It has to be done, especially when the story picks up steam. They have to, for business purposes. So anyway, speaking of Sasha, I feel bad for her. Like, she just was not, for a while during this episode, she just was not talking to anybody. She was just like looking like she was in a trance. You know what I mean? Like in a catonic state. Like, she just was not there mentally. And I love the talk that Gladys had with her. Gladys has done a major, 180 change. At least she's there for Sasha. Because Sasha needs that right now. And, Sasha finally spoke to Gladys and was like, she's just tired. She's tired of people, exploiting her and stuff. But I also love what Gladys had to say to her. Like, she was like, are you tired of feeling out of control? And I agree. It's like, when is Sasha going to get tired of being out of control? Being on this downward spiral? Because that looks tiring. And I'm ready for the writers to move on because it's like, listen, I'm tired of Sasha going through the struggle. I am so tired of it. Like, damn, she did struggle more than anybody I know. But you know what? As much as I'm ready for Sasha to get some type of happiness in her life, this is very realistic because people go through this every day. So I like it. You know what I mean? It's telling a good story and she's knocking it out of the park. The charges against her are crazy. One of the charges is attempted murder. I'm like, what the hell? Attempted murder? She wasn't even close to killing nobody. I can't believe that foolishness. But Martin pretty much, he was honest with Brando. He said, listen, she not going to get out of this. If I have to, bring her to court and we have to go through a trial, she's not going to walk away from this. Like, she's going to have to go to prison, pretty much. So he's trying to find a way to get out of this whole thing. Like, she's going to have to pay restitution. But he wants her to get into some therapy, start doing her therapy, and he wants somebody to take guardianship of her. And I can understand why Brando was against it because she already feels like people are trying to control her. And I get it, but in order to keep her out of prison, y'all gonna have to do whatever you have to do. And if that means somebody's gonna have to take guardianship of her, it is what it is. You gotta do it. It sucks, but it needs to be done. So anyway, moving on from that, I like Alexis and Gregory together. I really do. It's about time she get her a new man or something. I like how they easing them into this thing. I do get where Gregory is coming from. Like, it's newsworthy what happened to Smokes and stuff, but I totally agree with Alexis. She's not going to publish a story about Smokes and Sasha until she gets all the facts, until she gets the whole story. Because she knows for a fact Smokes did something to goad her into attacking him. She knows that because she knows how Smokes operate. Gregory does not know how Smokes operate, but she does. And she know whatever he did something to get Sasha to go after him. So basically, Gregory is offering to help her because she has to, she wants to assess Sasha's state of mind during that time of the attack. But she doesn't want to violate medical privacy laws. And Gregory apparently knows some ways around that to where she can get that information without violating anything. So of course, she was like, "Well, shit, let me know how to do it." I like that they working together on this because I do feel like Alexis needs to get the full story. Because if she just prints all the facts that are out there now, it's not gonna look good for Sasha. It's not. It's gonna look horrible for her. So they need something that's gonna back up why she did it in the first place. Because Smoke's ass need to go down at this point. Um, so moving on from that, I don't blame Spinelli. Like Spinelli keep trying to warn Sam. He tried to warn Britt. He was like, "Listen, I don't like Cody. I don't trust Cody for good reason. I mean, the man did blackmail him more than once." And Cody tried to act like when Sam was asking him that question, he tried to act like, "Oh, I don't know why Spinelli doesn't like me." Fool, you know damn well why he don't like your crooked ass. Um, and he keeps trying to beg Britt for a second chance. Made her this little homemade looking card or whatever. Made her some little card or whatever. Begging for a second chance, pretty much. And you know what irritated me about Cody? This fool had the nerve to say you got high standards. Oh, I can't live up to your high standard or whatever, sir. She dated Jason Morgan of all people. Somebody who walks around in blue jeans and a black shirt every day. That's high standards to you? I'm just saying. I gotta be honest. Like, that's high standard. And what's wrong with somebody having high standards? It's not like Britt is a high maintenance person. I mean, hell, we done seen Britt at a local rib joint scarfing down ribs and beer. That doesn't seem highfalutin to me. Because trust me, if she was very high maintenance or had really high standards, you would be buying her champagne and caviar every day. I'm just saying, like, I think what he mad about is the fact that she has standards. She ain't one of these little raggedy tail hoes that that he normally deal with. That's what he mad about. She not no easy win. You're not just gonna get her so easily. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm glad Britt got standards. As she should. But she decided to give him a second chance and was like, "Listen, I'm picking a restaurant this time and I'm picking the meal." I don't blame her. I mean, what's wrong with somebody having some damn standards? How you think that's the problem? People don't have standards, and that's why they end up with 3 and 4 and 5 baby mamas and baby daddies. Cause you ain't got no damn standard. Ain't nothing wrong with having no standards. I'm glad she do got standards. Thank God somebody do. Um, and Sam was still trying to get information out of Spinelli about what the hell he doing for work these days, and he's still not trying to tell her about this damn dating app. Like, he's still, society meetups or whatever. He's still not trying to tell her about it. I don't know why he playing that close to the vest. Like, why don't you just tell this girl? Like, you've been knowing her for damn near how long? 20 years almost? Like, come on now. Tell that girl. And he smoothly, I like how Spinelli smoothly flipped the conversation to her and Dante. Cause she was worried about them potentially moving in together because she liked where they are. I'm like, her and Dante need to have a conversation about what their expectations are for this relationship. Like, where they see it going. Ain't like they got to plan out their future in a year or two, but for right now, just let them know how you feel, that you don't really want to move in right now. You like the way, y'all got y'all set up. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. Just got to be honest with them. So anyway, moving on from that. Dante is not here for BLQ and her shenanigans. Because Dante was like, "Listen, I know a con when I see one." Because he already know BLQ is not totally doing this out of the kindness of her heart. Trying to get Chase some damn, trying to make him an artist and stuff. I feel like a part of her is genuine about this, but another part of her is obviously still trying to get her songs from Link. And Link sitting here offering Chase all these things like, "Oh, I can get you this. I can pay for your studio time. I could pay for voice lessons or whatever. I could pay for wardrobe." Telling him all the stuff he could pay for. Then talking about, "Oh, I got you a gig at the Savoy or whatever." I'm like, don't buy into his foolishness, because when you do business with a snake like that, it's gonna cost you. Do not do business with that fool. I know he trying to help BLQ, and maybe this could be good for him career wise, because right now him going back to the PCPD is looking very bleak, because Dante pretty much told him, like, he got a guy in the inside at the review board that pretty much said that there's a slim chance that Chase is going to come back to the department. So he needs to find a new career for right now, basically. I could see Chase being a artist and stuff, a singer-songwriter. I could see him doing that, but that's a very cutthroat business, and I wouldn't want to do business with somebody like Link. You know what I mean? Like, they are some cutthroat people in the music game. Like, it's no secret. So he got to be very careful about that. You know what I mean? But it's also good to own your own music. So if he does become a singer songwriter, at least you can own your own music. You just gotta be careful about the contracts that you sign. Get you a good lawyer to look that over. But anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comments. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great weekend. See you all later. Have a great night. Peace.